Everybody, that content king guy here, Daniel Bocci. We are at Khaothong Hill, which is in Krabi. Looks like a really beautiful viewpoint with a little restaurant, things like that. We've attempted to go to a few places today in Krabi, but unfortunately, even though the country is due to open up November 1st, Krabi ain't ready for even domestic tourism. Everything is closed. Tiger Temple closed, national parks closed, hot springs closed. So unfortunately, this Krabi trip is not going to be what I thought it was going to be, but this place looks really nice. So let's go check it out.
Sauce cream pesto, grilled chicken.
Sure.
And chickenค่ะ
Pasta sauce with
แล้วก็เคสเดียแครบเบอร์รี่ค่ะ
quesadilla pepperoni.
Oh, you got me some nice pesto. Little chicken pesto action. What do you got? Chicken salad. I got an espresso and lemon honey shake, or not shake, drink. These new fusion coffees nowadays are pretty awesome. And what do you got? A quesadilla. Bam. You got the Tex-Mex into his house. Goklingaya. Oh, interesting. So it's like a Thai curry, chicken curry, inside of like a quesadilla. So fusion.
It's for us.
And my wife, one time a month, I'm not gonna say what time of month it is. Y'all know what you're talking about, y'all married men. A time of the month, when we go to a restaurant, it's like, she's eating for 10 people. She'll order like 5 dishes for herself, and she's not gonna finish one of them. And then when we leave, 10 minutes later, she'll be hungry again. She's gonna talk about food. She just had Burger King, by the way. We didn't know. If you are in Krabi and you want a view like that with a nice coffee, it's not too far, maybe 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes from Ao Nong. You have to park in the parking lot there, and then they take a tuk-tuk up, costs like 40 baht or something like that. And 20 baht, 20 baht per person. Go check it out. So if you're planning a trip to Krabi, I would think twice depending on what you want to see. I really hope they kind of get their stuff together, as November 1st is just a week away, and this was mid-October when this was filmed, and it just wasn't even ready for domestic travel, which is kind of concerning because Krabi is one of the more popular places here in Thailand for tourists to visit. It's a beautiful place to go, a lot of sights to see. And, you know, let's face it, the rest of the country is pretty much open. The most restricted place right now was Bangkok, which is now lifting their restrictions. Really disappointing that everything was closed, and it is depressing. I mean, there was plenty of restaurants to eat at and things like that. And if you're just going to you want to enjoy the beaches, and obviously the beaches are just stunning, you know, amazing sunsets and things like that. But if you're looking to do all types of activities, I would think twice or do a little bit of research before you go, because as of right now, they're just not even ready for domestic tourism, never mind international. Sadly. We tried to go to the Tiger Temple, and that was closed, and Hot Spring was closed, and everything was closed. Let's hope and pray the local government can you know, maybe take some cognitive enhancing medications that can make them a bit fucking smarter, make them a bit wiser, and, you know, open up things like the hot springs. You know, I wanted to go to the hot springs and the emerald pool, and, you know, there's some beautiful other temples that we could have visited, and I had a whole itinerary of things to do in Krabi. We drove all the way there, and literally Viewpoint Cafe is the only thing I could show. It was the only place that was open, really. I mean, besides a couple other similar things, that was it. So Krabi was really disappointing. And anyways, thank you for watching. My next video, I promise, is going to be restriction free. See you guys next time.